Hey guys, what's going on? It's Smurfpocalypse and welcome to my commentary. Now, as you can see, I am using the AK47. Now, in COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, I didn't really use this gun because of the recoil, and honestly, because of how it looked. I've always cared about how my guns looked. I mean, just look at that Smurf emblem. Yeah. I'll do a short clip on it so you guys can see what I made it out of. Now, as I said, I always cared about the looks of my weapon, and what I mean by that was I would put the noob tube on my M4 because it would take off the foregrip and you would hold the gun under the barrel, and on the M16 it got rid of the rail system and I liked how it looked. But I would never use the noob tube, I just used it for, the newer looks. It made my gun feel a little bit more unique. So back to the AK. As basically everyone has noticed, if you haven't, you should just stop playing COD altogether. Treyarch has amped up the horizontal recoil on basically every gun. Every gun except for the AK47. Now the AK47, well, in past games the AK47 was the, commando gun. It was the strongest gun. And at that cost, it would always have the highest recoil. But it seems that Treyarch has left the AK-47 alone and just put in recoil a lot for all the other guns. So the AK-47 with its vertical recoil seems more of a ideal gun for this game. Now, let me explain. Because of the vertical recoil, it's a lot easier to control and burst, and it reaches its potential recoil a lot faster. And what I mean by that is, that's just a term I just made up. For example, on the commando, if you would spray down the sights, the iron sights or red dot, or whatever you use, it would just bounce all over the place. And on the AK-47, the first shot would cause it to bounce up once, and then you'd get tiny little jumps in a small little circle that was easily managed. And on top of that, the extra damage does help a lot. I mean, it does, by statistics, 1 bar more than the Galil and Commando, and that really helps, especially when you're using a suppressor. And whenever I use assault rifles, I'm really passive, and I always throw on suppressors, so that helps me a lot. So, this is a game on jungle domination. We're losing by quite a bit, but I'm doing pretty well. I've been having like a losing streak lately, and I really just want to do good. And I'm 1 kill away from dogs, or chopper gunner. Yeah, 1 kill away from chopper gunner. I just want my dogs. I want my dogs. I want to do good. So I get my Cobra right here. I believe it's 4 more, 3 more. So that grenade really scared me. I really should have gotten killed by that. I ran into it. I don't see how I survived. But here, I got my chopper gunner. Need 2 more. I'm really freaking out inside, heart pounding, adrenaline rushing. Just playing really passive and defensive. One guy up on the Wookiee Mountain. That's a reference to Bad Company for all you. And I got my dogs. Yeah. So calling my dogs, and I try and use my chopper gunner, but I can't because my Cobra is out. So yeah, I just continue on my spree. And oh yeah, I recently got flawless 35-0, and I'm really excited to put that up on YouTube. It might be up in the next couple of videos. I'll probably talk about getting flawless games. And that's that. So, I just realized that I didn't explain the title. The times of COD are changing. Everything is topsy-turvy, and basically it was just about the AK. I steered clear away from AKs, and I never used it. And that's just that, nothing too psychotic, too into the mind. So I got my chopper gunner, and in jungle, kill streaks wreck on this map. Kill streaks, there's no cover. You can hide in a little shack or under a tree and something that'll eventually be, you know, the cover will, well, it's on a timer. The cover will run out. The chopper gunner or gunship will circle around, and you'll die eventually. And chopper gunner with dogs, that's just awful. That's mean. I don't care though, because I'm winning. And, you know, people, I've seen a lot of people like Cnanners and Hutch, I think, who are using chopper gunner and gunship. And I've thought about that, you know, the two basically best kill streaks, but I think it's really a gamble. I mean, let's say you get a gunship and you get shot down. That's aggravating them a lot already because you got a gunship. And it doesn't matter if you got like a couple kills or like 20 kills. The thing is that if you got shot down, they have SAM turrets or RPGs ready. And if you call your chopper gunner right after that, you know, you're not likely to get a lot of kills. So your kill streaks kind of counteract each other. It brings up a lot more rage in the other team. But chopper gunner and dogs, a lot of people say that, you know, your kill streaks are stealing each other's kills, but I think that with chopper gunner and dogs you can last a lot longer. So it is, I think, barely helping your kill streak, not by much, but, you know, barely. Because the chopper gunner does get the mostly the amount of kills. However, dogs do last a lot longer than the chopper gunner, so even if you do get shot down or, you know, you're out of time, you're out of airtime, the dogs will still be out there, you know, chewing people's heads off. And right here, I don't know what I was thinking. There's a guy right there, and he just took me. So basically, our team, we've gotten a comeback. For me, basically, I go downhill from here. I think I do get a second Cobra though, so it won't be too boring. And I think that's it. I think that'll be it for this commentary. Enjoy the gameplay. Like I said before, I don't want to cut out pieces of gameplay just to, you know, make myself look better. So, rate, comment, subscribe. This is Smurfpocalypse, signing out.
Securing Alpha. A spy plane's in the air. Changing mag. Securing Alpha. All areas secure. Hold your position. Enemy spy plane above. Cobra ready for deployment. Friendly Cobra inbound. Losing B. We almost got this. Push harder. Enemy spy plane above. Losing A. Our spy plane's in the air. Losing Alpha. We lost Alpha! Mission accomplished. Evac on the way.